Welcome back to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Got a good one for y'all today. Had a really good week. We're gonna break down the week. It was an interesting week. Made big money. I gave y'all 4 parlays, hit 5 parlays, hit almost all of them. Hit all but one. The one that had Garcia on the money line on it. I shouldn't even put that there. But we hit other props. Like Garcia, the knockdown prop. We'll go over all that, but it was actually a lucrative week. And then, I lost some money back on Eddie Vasquez, but I gave you guys a 3-leg parlay, little 3-leg easy layup parlay that hit on Sunday. That included a lean. It included not either fighter to be knocked down in the Inoue fight and Polanco. So it was pretty good parlay that hit. Hang on, let me just real quick. All right, give me 1 second. I'm just checking some things out. All right. What up, Muscles? What up, my man? All right. So I want to go over. I'm going to try to do another live stream tonight. I'm going to try to do a live stream at 8:30 tonight, 8:30 tonight. Give you guys a live stream tonight. And additionally, I'm going to, right after this, I'm going to drop the video on Muay Thai and Abdullah. You'll have that at your disposal. I want to make sure that is available for you guys. You'll have that. I'm going to try to go live every single night this week. I'm going to try to, there's decent fights. I'm going to try to do 1 to 2 shows a day. Try to get everything updated. And I'm going to, again, bring you guys a video every night. I'm going to bring you Abdullah and Muay Thai shortly. Shortly after this ends, I'm going to have that for you guys. And I'm going to try to bring you content every single day, guys. All right, let me pay my bills first, guys. Please join the Patreon. Link is in the description. It's also in that little ticker below. Just $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. Just $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice. It gets you locked a week. It gets you asked to book you anything. It gets you requested video. It gets you the live props, the updated props. What up, Beth Boy? So join the Patreon. Link is in the description. Get the absolute best gambling advice. Get the lock of the week. Get the updated props. Get the live betting. We killed it again in the live betting yesterday. So join the Patreon. Just $5 a month. And we stream fights in there. It's a great community to be a part of. So join the Patreon. $5 a month. Get the absolute best gambling advice. After you guys do that, head on over to carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. Make sure to use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's carnivalbar.com. It's the nutrition of a steak, the convenience of a bar, the Carnival Bar. It's the world's only high-fat, grass-finished beef bar that replaces a meal while on the move in stores for years. Get your travel autonomy and freedom back. Carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's carnivalbar.com. Make sure to use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. All right. So I just wanted to clear up a couple of things from this week, and I wanted to go over the locks. Hang on. We don't need to do the lock. All right. We gave 4 or 5 locks last week, all but one of them hit. And that was the Ryan Garcia one. We had some pretty good live betting. So we've made pretty good money 2 weeks in a row if you stay with the props and you work with me. I want to make sure this week is good. And I want to pull up the pro boxing. It's just a very quiet stream today. I hope everything is all right out in the boxing world. If you have any questions, comments, or super chats, put them in the chat. I want to get to them all. All right, so obviously this fight is over. Kurt Walker, Liam Davies, Kachachi, and Lee Wood, May 10th. DraftKings still doesn't have this, but you can see the odds. Kurt Walker around plus 250, plus 300. Liam Davies around minus 350 to minus 400. He's in that range. Anthony Kachachi minus 180 to minus 200, and Lee Wood plus 140 to plus 160. So decent odds on these fights. That is May 10th. Let me look this up real quick. It's a Friday fight? This is Saturday. Okay, I'm getting confused on my days. So these are all Saturday. All right, so everything is Saturday. I don't know why I have this. All right, and then on the 11th we have the top ranked card. It's Adriel Holmes and Erickson Lubin in a really interesting fight. Again, another even money fight. I definitely like Lubin in that fight. Moyataya and Abdulev. I'm doing the video on that. I don't love the odds on Moyataya. I think minus 500 on DraftKings is very wide. I do think he wins the fight. I would prefer an over prop on this. I definitely think the fight goes over for sure. Abdullayev is a slow starter, and then he gets cooking. As long as he can survive the onslaught early, and Muay Thai is not a super fast starter, so I think he should. I think this thing goes a distance, and I think Abdullayev, who's not as skilled, who doesn't have the angle, who doesn't have the feet of Muay Thai, can make the thing interesting. I wish he threw more. Sometimes he's so patient and over patient. It's just brutal. And then we have Suarez and Navarrete. Again, these are fights where upsets are very possible. Suarez certainly could beat Navarrete. And this is a really good fight. He's a plus 360, plus 370 kind of underdog here. I haven't gotten to the tape yet. And this is going to be the next fight I do. I got to get to the tape, but just off the top of my head, I think Suarez is going to have a really, really, really good shot to pull the upset here. And then Fernando Martinez and Kazai Oka on that card as well. To me, Ioka is shot, and I don't have DraftKings, but let's assume he's around plus 200, and Fernando Martinez is around minus 300. This is a value play. Fernando Martinez is going to win that fight. Ioka is one shot customer. It's no disrespect to Kaz Ioka. I think he goes into the Hall of Fame 4 years after he retires. Ioka's had a hell of a career. I've been an Ioka fan. The first fight was not close. I don't understand why these odds are close. I thought the first fight was easy money. And that was almost a year. That was 10 months ago. This fight is in Japan, as was the last fight, so I wouldn't let that worry me. But to me, Fernando Daniel Martinez, this is an easy fight. I thought Ioka lost the first Josh Franco fight clearly. Ioka thought the same thing. The second fight, Franco failed to make weight. He was retiring after the fight. He just wasn't into it. It wasn't his thing. He was done with boxing. He took that fight, and, he got through it. And even through all that, he still made the fight competitive. And I'm a big Kaz Ioka fan. Like I said, I think Kaz Ioka goes into the Hall of Fame when he retires. That being said, I think his best days are behind him. He's 36 years old. That is very, very old for a 115-pounder who started his career at 108, right? 3-division weight class. I like Ioka, but his best days are clearly behind him. So to me, this is a fight that we can make money on. To me, this is a money-making fight. This is a money-making opportunity on Ioka. And I don't have anything else. And I've said in the past, I want to stay away from these Japanese cards. I want to stay away from these Japanese cards. And I do. We got Jaime Abrolita too. We got some interesting fights on this. But this one, this is the value play to me. Kaz Ioka's passed it. And if you guys want to say robbery, he's going to get a gift decision. He didn't get that decision in the first fight. And Martinez beat his ass. So I don't see why all of a sudden now he would get a robbery decision. I do think he got a gift decision against Josh Franco in the first fight. I thought the second decision, 116, 112, 115, 113, in that range was very, very fair. I think those are very, very reasonable cards. I have no problem with those cards. So when we're talking about robberies, if that's your bet, I'm going to avoid Ioka Martinez because of a possible robbery. I'd stay away from that. I don't think that's the case. I don't think the evidence supports that Ioka is going to get this over by a robbery. I think Fernando Martinez beats him easily, and I think there's value in that. I think that's a good bet. And we have Susumi and Abolita too. That's a good bet. We can lock up Susumi on that. I think that's a fair play. And the rest of this, I don't really want to bet on. I don't really know Jackson Zapata and Daya Kira. I'm not sure who those are. I don't know if they'll have odds or anything else. But the top two fights, that could be a possible Sunday morning parlay. Fernando Martinez, Hayata Susumi, 2-leg parlay. Let's see what the odds are on that. I don't have a book on Sasumi yet. I'm a Sasumi guy. And then we got Jai Apataya on the 13th. It'll be on the zone 13th. I'm sure the odds on this, I'm sure we'll have Kristen in the chat for this. I'm sure the odds on this will be spectacular. Claudio Squio, Ben Mahoney, Tyler Blizzard. Be one of those Australian coaches. We'll get it live on the zone, I believe. I'm a big fan of Apataya. I think Apataya is a pound for pound talent. Not sure if you put him on your list, but I think he's an elite world champion. I think he's one of the best world champions in the world. I think nothing but extremely highly of him. All right, let me get to something. Chat is very quiet today. Y'all good? What up, Rando? And Cedric, is Muay Thai a lock? Yeah, I think so. I don't love the odds. I'm watching it. Muay Thai is just so much better across the board. And Abdullah isn't even the biggest hitter, and he's slow. Yeah, I think it's a lock. I would definitely – he's definitely going to win. You can lock it up. We'll take a look at the – I like the over on it better. I love the over on a fight like that. He's tough. He's rugged. Both guys are. I don't see either fighter going anywhere. I like the over, but at minus 500, I don't love the odds, but I would say Muay Thai is a lock. He's much more of a lock than Navarrete, who I think may lose. I definitely think he may lose. But there's going to be some good money to make this week. We're going to put together some nice little parlays for you guys this week. There's definitely money to be made this week. Everyone is very quiet today in the chat. Is the chat working? Okay? I'm going to put a poll up. I'm going to put a poll up to kind of get you guys involved and get you guys going in this. Who should, in a way, fight next? Rematch Cardenas? Nick Ball? Nakatani? Or Espinosa? Anyway, all right. Guys, get involved. Take the chat. Take the poll. The poll is now live. So get in that. But I think to answer Cedric's question, I think he's a lock. I watched the tape. I already recorded it. I just need to set it live, and I was contrasting times, conflicting times. But it is live now, so check that out. I definitely think that Muay Thai wins. And I definitely think that Erickson Lubin wins. So right there, we had a nice little 2-leg parlay. And I definitely think Fernando Martinez wins. And that's 3-leg parlay. So we just got some good money going. And Suarez now, right there, I may do a standalone bet on. If I'm getting plus 350-ish, 360, according to DraftKings, if I'm getting plus 360 on Charlie Suarez, I think that's a good bet. Like I said, that's the next fight I'm going to get into. I'm going to get into the tape on all that. Muay Thai and Abduliev, I think it's a really interesting fight as well. But I do think Muay Thai wins. And then we got Fernando Martinez and Ioka. There's some money to be made in this fight. I am intrigued by this fight. I like this fight. I think this is a great fight to make money on. Fernando Daniel Martinez have already beat Ioka, beat him easily, beat him wide. I don't know why the odds are as close as they are, less than plus 200-ish, plus 196 on FanDuel. I would get in on Fernando Martinez at minus 260. I don't understand why. Maybe you guys can explain to me, because maybe I'm not that smart, why the odds on this fight would be that close. Owen Cooper versus Chris Congo. I don't have a book on it. What's the line on it? I've done tape on Owen Cooper before. I think I've done tape on Chris Congo before too. What is the line? I did the Salmon tape on him and some maybe Ethan James. I've done tape on Cooper before. What I would say on a fight like, I would take the over. I would take the fight to go the distance. I got to go back and watch more tape on Congo. I've done tape on Congo before. I definitely have. But I got to go Marku fight and the Salmon fight. I've definitely done tape on him. I need to go back, watch the tape on Congo. But I like the over for sure. In a fight like that, I definitely like the over. Kachachi more punches thrown. I would think so, for sure. My website has Apataya at minus 10,000, but it says he fights next month. Well, June 8th, supposedly. Okay. Hang on. Was it moved to June 8th? All right. It appears that it has been moved to June 8th. Let me share what y'all got. Let me share with y'all what I got. Jai Apataya's next fight will be against Claudio Squeo on May 13th in Australia. Jai Apataya's next fight, I will go with this, is Sunday, June 8th, 2025. I will go with this. So it's June 8th. The fight will take place at the Gold Coast Convention Center in Broadbeach, Australia. It will be broadcasted by DAZN in both the US and the UK. So I believe the fight's been moved to June 8th. So we can take that off our radar. But we have Sam Goodman. And so that card is still going off. It's just, it's headlined by Sam Goodman now. Is that correct? Sam Goodman, 26-year-old Australian, has good wins. Has a win over Miguel Flores. That's really the only name of note. Ray St. Lim and TJ Doheny. So in 2023, he had a really good year, put together some good wins. TJ Doheny, Miguel Flores, and Ray St. Lim. 3 consecutive fights over a 7-month span, which was really, really impressive. And now he's got wins over Zhang Lu. It's a good fighter. Sam Goodman's a good fighter. So this is going to be interesting. The win over Alim is, Alim didn't look great this last outing at all. He definitely didn't look fantastic, but he looked good enough to win, and he beat a quality guy in Rudy Garcia. I rate Alim high, and I want to see what Alim does next. I'm a big Reese Alim fan. He fought, had to be 2018 or so in Houston. Fought a guy named Derek Wilson, looked absolutely spectacular in that fight. I said, "Who's this guy?" And they kind of gave me his backstory. No, I'm a fan. I hope he can get back to world title kind of level. Congo at minus 170. Sam Goodman is next Wednesday. So Sam Goodman is headlining the card. How do you feel about Kachachi against Leewood? I keep hating on Kachachi. So I'm probably going to pick him to win. My instinct, my gut is telling me Kachachi wins that fight. But I'll get to the tape on it. Again, it's a fight where I like the over. I think we can just parlay the over, get pretty good odds on the over, and just take that. I wouldn't get too cute with it. Kachachi over, Fernando Daniel Martinez over. We don't always need to bet on the winner. Sometimes the money line isn't the best bet. The over-under is the best bet. And we can make money on the over-under. And sometimes, I know Muscle loves this, the knockdown props, whatever. Under 1.5 knockdowns. That's been hitting a lot. Definitely like that. I like the under 1.5 knockdowns. Guys, vote in the poll. Everybody vote in the poll. I'm trying to get the chat going today, trying to get the chat involved. Y'all are very, very quiet today. And one last time, I want to thank y'all again for making April, as far as views, as far as watch hours, and as far as revenue, by far the best month we've ever had on this channel. We're off to a fantastic start in the first 4 days of this month. It's been a fantastic month so far. Appreciate everything. I appreciate you guys jumping aboard, being aboard. Really do. And let's make May even better than April. I think May could be even a better month. And then we're going to have big things in June and July and so on and so forth. But I'm excited. Last month was very, very positive. You can get amazing odds on Wood on points. What can you get Kurchachi on points. What are the odds on Wood and Kurchachi on points? I can't see Wood winning by points. What can we get on Wood and Kurchachi? What is Kurchachi on points? Jay Grizz, Ryan effed up the wave. That's what. Yeah, if Ryan doesn't lose that fight, I hit every single one of my parlays. I'm gonna when we have multiple fights, like when we have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm gonna try to give you guys a parlay each day that's gonna hit. Those actually hit. I gave 5 parlays or something like that. 4 of them came through for you guys. The one that had Ryan Garcia on the money line obviously did not, but I think that works pretty well. It keeps guys active. It gets you. It makes you money. Ooh. Quiet tail between my legs from the ass kicking I got last week. We get it back. We get it back. Kurchachi on points plus 125. I like that as a bet. Kurchachi on points is getting plus money. I think Kurchachi on points is kind of the obvious bet, honestly. Kurchachi is plus 125. I can't see Wood winning a decision, though. Right? I can win enough rounds. If Wood's going to win, the only win of note recently that he's gotten on points was the Lara win, in which he dominated Mauricio Lara, and then that fight looked weird. But so the Warrington fight, he won by stoppage, lost every round, won by stoppage. He beat Lara on points. Before that, he fought Conlon, knocked Conlon out. Suzanne got that win by stoppage, and the Reese Mold win was by stoppage. So, other than the Lara rematch, his last win on points was in 2017. So I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't take him on points. He's got 1 win in the last 8 years on points, and that was Lara. Now I know there's been some inactivity there. He did not fight in 2024. He fought twice in 2020. Oh, he fought 3 times in 2023, once in 2022. He fought right before the pandemic in 2020. Lost to Jazz Dickens. That's right. I don't love him on points because he doesn't win by points. I bounced back Sunday for sure. Yeah, Sunday was a good bounce back day. Friday sucked. Friday sucked for sure. I was down from Conwell. Ryan was supposed down from Conwell. Ryan was supposed to be up, but so what happened? Anyway, card got me some change back though. Rondo, I got you. I got you, Rondo. I got you. Was Lara on the juice then? I don't know. I don't know, Kyle. Wood. Wood has the fundamentals. He just sometimes isn't busy enough, but he's with boxer size. Ben Davidson is so he got the basics down pat. We'll see. I still can he win enough rounds? Like he's gonna have to win rounds with Kurchachi, who's a lot busier than him, and I don't know if he can win 7 rounds in that fight. If he's gonna win a decision, it's gonna take some knockdowns. We'll see. I'll give you guys how we feel about the Muay Thai fight. I like Muay Thai. I don't love the odds. I think Muay Thai is safe. I just minus 500 seems astronomically wide to me. If you can get a prop on Muay Thai on the over, I'd probably take that. He is at home. How confident are you on Lubin this weekend? Holmes has no power. I'm not a big Holmes fan. I've covered him. I've watched a lot of his fights on Salida Promotions and things like that. I'm not a big Adriel Holmes fan. I'm very confident Lubin wins that fight. I am very confident Lubin wins that fight. Friday was the worst day. The Friday parlay I gave you did hit. I gave you a parlay for Friday only, and there was anyone to be knocked down in the Garcia fight, and that hit. And then it was Barbosa to go over and Haney to go over, and all that hit. And I got you a 3-leg parlay that hit on that day, so that was pretty good. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes the best bet isn't the money line bet. Sometimes we got to work these props. We got to work the overs. We got to work other things, especially when there are fights that are just hard to pick. There are, there's not always a sexy pick. Oh, I call this upset. Just take the easy money. Take the parlays. Like if you do that, you're going to make a ton of money. What up, Miran? You think the over or distance for Lubin Holmes? You think the over? My guess is the over. I would take the over. Do you think Holmes could outbox him? Not really. Like I think Holmes is a decent fighter. I don't think he's fought anyone at the world level. I don't think it is anyone like Lubin. I think Lubin's going to be too fast and athletic for him just to keep for high. I think. Let me try that again. Let me try that one more time. I think Lubin's too fast, too athletic, and Holmes isn't going to be able to keep him at bay. I don't think Holmes is for anyone near the level of Lubin. So, no, it's a fair question because Holmes is a good boxer. I can't see him being able just to keep Lubin off of him and keep him at bay and control him with the jab. I can't see it for 12 rounds. Is it 12 rounds or is it 10 rounds? Lubin, once upon a time, was the next great prospect. He turns 30 this year, which is wild, right? Because we still go back to that fight in 2017 when he got iced by Charlo. That was 8 years ago. He was 22 years old or whatever, and he still hasn't gotten. He beat Goucher, and he won some silver belt, and he lost to Fundora. He just hasn't gotten there yet. This is a big fight for him. This is a very big fight for him. It's a pro box fight. It's Lubin Holmes. I'm into this fight. So we got that card too. We're going to have some cards. We're going to make some good money this week. We're going to figure all this out. But I definitely like Lubin in that fight. Yeah, the lock def hit, no problem. But the fights were just the fights were terrible, man. The first decent fight of the week was the Eddie Vasquez fight. The Eddie Vasquez fight, I know he got killed, but at least the fight was entertaining. Someone threw some punches in that fight. And then the Inoue and Cardenas fight was phenomenal. It's absolutely fantastic fight. Really, really good fight. Kyle Hayden, 999 says 12 round. I thought so. Y'all discussed the Navarrete fight? Not yet. I'm gonna discuss it more on my later. I'm gonna come back live tonight in about 6 hours, 5 hours, 5.5 hours. I'm gonna come back live tonight, probably around 8:45 Eastern time. And we're gonna go live then. I'll break it down more then. I haven't gotten to the tape yet. I just finished the tape on Muay Thai. I'm gonna drop the Muay Thai video as soon as I'm done with this. As soon as this video is up, as soon as I'm done with this live, I'm gonna drop that video. I want to get into that. What's good, Fast Car? What's good, Fast Car? Wood decision is 11-2. Was that 1.5-2? Oh, okay, yeah, plus 550 your style. Yeah, plus 550. All right, guys, if you have any last minute, let me check my poll right quick. Let me see how my poll is doing. Did you guys vote in the poll? Y'all very quiet for a Monday. I thought after what we had last night, the amazing fight we had last night, y'all be a little busier. But let me check my poll real quick. Oh, all right. So there's 4 options. Who would you like to see anyway fight next? Right now, Nick Bull's winning. Nakatani, Espinosa, and Cardenas. Nobody wants to see that rematch. Nobody wants to see the rematch, unfortunately. But guys, vote now. I'm going to wrap this up in just a minute. You guys seem to be telling me that you want to see him fight Nick Bull next. I do think Bull is tailor-made for him. I think he'll destroy Bull, which would be great for his resume. If I had to make a fight next, I would pick Nakatani in this particular situation. Let me get through some of these. Guys, if you have any last minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, leave them now or forever hold your peace. Hey, Ryan Hong is in the house. Ryan Hong. Had the ton of horror would have stopped Who you got? I got Muay Thai, and I probably got Charlie Suarez, and I probably have Corchachi. But I haven't gotten to all the tape yet. So off the top of my head, that's what I have. Officially, I got Muay Thai, and I like the over. So take Muay Thai, take the over, probably take Corchachi by points, and probably take Charlie Suarez at plus 350. We all calmed down after a good boxing card. Our bloodlust was quenched. It's a good fight, man. I feel like MJ beats Inoue. Oh, I don't, but that's an interesting fight. I should have threw that out there too. That's an interesting fight for sure. That's an interesting option. All right, guys, I am going to be live again tonight. Like I said, I'll be live around 7:45, 7:30 my time. So 8:30, 8:45 Eastern time. But I think that's it for today. I think I went over everything. Yeah. See you soon, Kyle. It is May 5th, 2025 from Texas to the world. Thank y'all and God bless.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.